YouTube, welcome back. Okay, we're already immediately with an invade. I wasn't there in the first instances, which I guess I could add to the improvement section, but yeah, that is a bit yeah, let's take part earlier. There's no reason to be AFK at the start of the match, so there's that to improve on. But other than that, we are laning against Jason. He does have phase rush. Not really the thing I like to play against, because it's just him running away, right? And I don't want anything to do with that. But this is something I should be accustomed to, because that is literally my dynamic when I'm playing League of Legends. I face the things I hate to face. It's just the way it is. Maybe not for other Darius players, but for me, that's literally what I play against, unfortunately. But no more excuses. Let's see exactly how this game turns out. Now, unfortunately, they already get an advantage by getting first blood on Hecarim. Not my favorite result, but for now, our laning phase is going a-okay. Let's just see how we can potentially even... It's not actually looking good because Jace is poking me out. Now, he should be poking me out because he is the ranged champion and he has phase rush, so if anything, he can just run away. He has potions too, so yeah, he's fine. I can't catch him because he is playing out of reach. I don't have that much range, so unfortunately he does get a kill. Now he does get prio, but that's I can't do anything here. He didn't proc phase rush. He's going to out trade me. The worst thing I can do is try to trade into this. He's literally going to space me and shit. That's exactly what he's doing. Now he's zoning me off the CS. Now he is slow pushing it. I missed my E because he is facing, unfortunately, as a range champion. It is kind of easy to do as well, so long as you have a brain in your skull. But he did end up trading 1-for-1, which isn't too bad for me because I get more minions when I come back. Plus, I do come in by boots, so this is good for us. But anyways, other than that, let's get back into the laning phase and see exactly what else we can do. As for these E's that are missing, what can I say? Because I know I am familiar with his range. It's just I'm trying to get the tip of the E. Maybe I need more training on that. I don't know, because when I see other, this is just what I'm saying, right? When I see other Darius players and they try to go for a pull, the thing is, their ranged laners are standing a lot closer. For whatever reason, I don't know, no conspiracy, but for whatever reasons, they're standing a lot closer. And I can't really do much about it, so I'm trying to think. Maybe I need to relearn the edge of the E range. That's what I need to learn. I think that's optimal. He is just poking me out, and there's not much I can do here. I can't Q any Krugs or anything. I literally died to a Hecarim gank. This is what's my answer to this? Maybe give a couple of minions away. That's all I can think of. Give a couple of minions away. There's no need to lose too much HP if it's gonna kill you, and that's what it's looking like. Cause that's all. Oh, Hecarim even pinged. He's on his way. So Hecarim skips whatever buffs he has, or does it early. Kha'Zix, instead of coming to me, he does his red buff. I mean, I do detect a difference of priority here. From what I understand, I can sense a difference of priority. He cares more about buffs. Hecarim cares more about getting kills and stuff. So it is very strange. I don't know what to... I guess give up minions to not get poked out too much. There probably is that. I think I have to do just that. Okay, so we see that they're doing Rift Herald. Now I'm hoping my Kha'Zix and I'm not too sure about that, because it seems as if they don't give a shit about the Rift Herald. But the thing I'm thinking is, if I don't show up for Rift Herald and they go into the Rift Herald and they both die because it's a 3 versus 2, they ping me and say I'm the one who's at fault here. But if I go and die and I try to help them, but they don't even try to help me, and I'm the only one who dies because it's a 3v3, it's a 3v3, but honestly they just left me to die. Now I'm still at fault. So I'm at fault twice. It's a two-way lose scenario. My team is weaker. Potentially, I think the best choice available would be the one that benefits me, which is not go there, not die for a stupid reason. But I was under the impression why did it do that?
Watch it.
I was under the impression that they were going to help because they pinged for the Rift Herald. They pinged for the Rift Herald, but they didn't want to do it. As for this kill over here, I could have gotten it earlier if, and this is a big if I just had damage. Because I didn't have any AD. I didn't have real attack damage. So I had to do I had to put down extra auto attacks to get Jace to die. So it's a very rough situation for me, unfortunately. But in any other case, let's continue with the game and see if there's a way we can even get back in. Okay, so I sit here and I wait because I know that Jace is going to be pushing, and if there's a chance that we can kill him. And for the first time, I'm actually getting a gank. Now, Kha'Zix performed this gank horribly. He performed this gank horribly. He didn't have to press R. He 100% did not have to press R. But he did end up ganking. He skipped red buff, he skipped Krugs, and he actually ganked me. Now, it took 13 minutes for that to happen. I understand. That's very strange, and it's not something the average Master Darius player has to deal with. I understand that, but unfortunately I have to deal with that, and I'm trying to figure out a way around working with that, right? And I can't really think of too many ways, but it seems as if Jace did TP in, and he did push into me, but there's a reason he was playing that aggressive, and that's because he is reliant on a jungler. So some waves need to be left alone because the jungler is coming. That is one thing I do need to understand. The jungler is on his way to kill me. That's why Jace's behavior was in really that fashion. Okay, we got the tower. That's good, that's good. But what do I want to say about this objective that we got? It was an objective bounty, so we got a bit of extra gold that we can work with. Do have Hull Breaker now. This is a good amount of stats, 60 AD. I'm pushing here, and it seems Hecarim is going to fight. Kha'Zix really played that one bad, but he got murked by the Hecarim. I know what I'm gonna do. Let me just pause it here, because if I check correctly, I'm level 11. I just put another point in R. I get 776 damage. My Conqueror is fully stacked, so this is as much damage as I can do. 776. How much health does he have? He has 902. Okay. Now I can press R here. It's 822 at the moment. Now if my R goes through, if it does go through, 776. It's 785 at the moment. The thing is, there's a problem here. He would get Triumph back. But I think my one and only option would have been to just press R on him. Because I know he gets Triumph back and he's not going to live that, right? But it could have been a kill. Maybe. I'm still guessing at the moment. I don't 100% know. I'm still guessing. But if there's a chance that we win, I think that's what we could have done. We had to have pressed R. Botrk is really good in that scenario, man. Okay. It seems as if we found the Jace. We were fishing for him, and he ends up dying for that. And he deserved every bit of this death. I do want to take one more minion wave. Should be able to at least. But if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Hecarim. I mean, if we're being honest, are we surprised with the way Jace was behaving? If he was coming out of his tower that confidently, obviously someone is there to protect him, that being the Hecarim. So I guess I did play this one bad, if I'm being honest here. I should have just left the minion wave alone. That's the reality. But when there's not much going for us, it's 19-10, and we're the ones losing. I'm trying to get as many advantages as possible, and they are ready to see that and capitalize on it because they know someone is desperately looking for a victory. And they're going to try and take whatever resources they can get, and they're going to capitalize on it. So what can I do? There's just going to be some minion waves that I just cannot take. There's going to be towers that I cannot take. And there's going to be certain positions I cannot be in. He's too far away. I can't catch him. The range that the players are playing at is too much for me. Seems like a simple kill. I just got killing him. Nothing too important. I did ghost for it. There's no way I get the kill without using ghost though. It seems as if that upsets me. The reason why this upsets me is because we have 3 champions. Okay, one of them doesn't do damage. Sure, whatever. But we have Aphelios and we have Ahri. These 2 champions build no resistances. These 2 champions build nothing but damage. And they can't kill a Hecarim who has built 0 resistance items. 0. Not even a shield. Not even a shield. He just built health and damage. That's all he built. He just built health and damage. We have 2 champions. Sole purpose is to do damage, and they don't do damage to Hecarim. If that isn't screaming, we're not winning this game, I do not know what is. But then I'm like, let's take a step back. Let's try to understand what's going on. Aphelios does not have a kill yet. And our Ahri has only 1 kill. We're doomed. Seems as if Hecarim is going in on her. He presses R. And he has enough damage to kill her. He has enough damage to kill. Okay, I see the Hecarim.
Come here. It's game time.
Okay, I flashed on him because I didn't want him to just press E and run away. But the big problem here, the thing that makes it look like it's an int is I got on top of him because I thought my team would come in and they would try to kill him. But that is not the case, and that is not what happened. It is unfortunate. Aphelios just got murdered. I don't think there's much to do here because at this point, 21-12, and they're just popping my team members like that. There is. that's something, but there is very little. There's very little to be done right now. They have 3 dragons. They just get 1 soul, and it's the 1 more dragon and its soul. So they ended up taking the Baron. Hecarim has 3 items, and he just killed the Ahri. I'm getting auto attacked by their jungler. No, their ADC. I can't do anything about it. She's just gonna kill me. I don't see myself doing anything right now. This is a very difficult game. But we do have Trinity Force, and now we're going for Steric's Gauge. Is it a good opportunity that we have to win this game? I don't see it. The Jace he just did half of Aphelios's HP. I don't. At this point, at this stage of the game, one of 2 things is happening. Okay, first things first, me staying here isn't really helping too much, but the reason I stay there is because of the dragon. We're supposed to group up and take this dragon, but it seems as if they don't want to do that. The team doesn't want to help with the dragon. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to like. I might need to be willing to abandon my team. I might need to be willing to abandon them if that is the case. This doesn't help. Yeah, this team is fucking over. This team is literally over. Well, after killing me, they killed the rest of my team. This game it's done and dusted. Shit. Well, let's go to the post-game screen because there is a couple of things that we can go and talk about. So, let's go. Okay, so we have here quite a horrendous game. I'd say, but there is enough in this game to extract for lessons, and this is kind of why I am here. Now, there are a couple of things I want to go over, but in terms of like improvement, which I got written down, is we should be early and take part in team invades, right? That can help. We also do need to kind of relearn the edge of my E, because especially me, I know other Darius players don't need to worry about this because they play against melee champions all the time, but especially me when I'm playing against bitch-like behavior players or ranged champions. I mean, you can spin all of them all in together in one spot, but learning the edge of the E range, I'm talking like the the edge of the E, is going to be very important and useful to me because that's what I deal with. I don't deal with people that are literally in my face. No. That's very rare. But what I need to learn is that because I only play against pussies. That's the skinny here. That's the real thing I'm trying to get at here. Another thing, especially since I'm not going second wind, I'm gonna have to give more minions away to not get poked out because Jace is literally just poking me out, and there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately, because he is a ranged champion, and he got a free kill in Kazik. I mean, it was already difficult because he is already poking me from level 1. Free auto attacks. Not much I can do. Anyways, another thing I could do, especially when it was at the Rift Herald, I need to have better judgment of the team objectives and if they're going to take part or not. In this one, I didn't know they weren't going to take part in it. If I had better judgment of it, I wouldn't have even been there. I wouldn't have risked my neck trying to help out with the Rift Herald if I knew that they also weren't going to go for the Rift Herald. So we need to have better judgment of team objective decisions, and act accordingly. Another thing is, I have to get a better grasp of the enemy laner's behavior. Because if they're playing a certain way, it's very obvious that a jungler is coming, and I get ganked out of it. Sometimes you don't need a ward. You just need to judge their movements, and it's going to tell you that a jungler is coming. So I need to do that. Sometimes I also do need to gamble and just press R. I do need to press R on the Hecarim. It just might kill him. It just might. There's no like losses. When everything is lost, it might just kill him. So press R and see what happens. There's no need to go for the reset if it's very difficult to do anyway. Sometimes the right move is to press R, knowing that it might not kill him. But if it just might, then it would have been worth it. So sometimes you need to gamble and press R. Another thing, because there's a 4 lost things. Some places, especially like once laning phase is done and the game is literally looking bleak and it's very kind of hard, I do get into the mindset of I need to get everything I can to get ahead. But the enemy team kind of see that, which is why they're going to send people to defend a couple of things. Which is why there's going to be places I can't be, minions I can't kill, and towers I can't take. I need to have a better judgment of what, when and where that is, and act accordingly. Don't go there. It's off limits. It means death if you go there. I need to do that. The third to last thing, I need to have a better judgment of whether my team members are going to actually help me with a kill, or they're not going to do anything for me. If I know they're going to help me, then I should go for a kill. I can flash in, I can engage for them. But if they're not going to help me, then there's no point flashing in. And I did flash in thinking that my team would have helped. So, got to get a better judgment of that. And unfortunately, that's only going to work with experience. And the second to last thing is I need to have a better judgment of where my team might die. Because if I know where they're going to die, if I can predict where they're going to die, I can position myself right there, and I can probably even get a kill out of it because I positioned where I predicted they would mess up, and I could get like a kill, reset, and then go on to get more resets. It could work that way. That's one way. And last but not least, I do need to I need to be willing to abandon the team when it's very bleak. We're already gonna lose. I'm gonna go down to the top lane and get the tower, and I'm going to push, see if that even helps. Because maybe they send 1, maybe they send 2, and maybe you guys can even kill them. I know I'm reaching like real hard, and I'm really scraping the barrel when I am coming up with these solutions, but unfortunately that's just the way it has to be, because I am not the average Darius player, not the average Master Darius player at least, because they don't have to come up with these solutions, because the thing is, there are dogs in Masters and they can still win. There are Master players that can go 4-11, play worse than me, wear a propeller hat, and still win. They don't. What improvement do they need to do? They don't need to do anything. But there is a realization that kind of hit me. If I want to get to that elo, unfortunately, I have to play even better than a master player. That's the truth. The truth is, it doesn't matter if I'm good enough to be there. No. The way the game works is I have to be better than them if I want to be there. That's the real thing. I have to be much better, not just better, much better than them. I mean, that's maybe. I don't fully know if that's gonna happen, because at the same time, those dogs that I be talking about, they don't have to improve because they already spawn on the right team. Like, think about it. Do you need to do all that much if your jungler, mid laner, and ADC have 30 kills to each other? No, they don't have to do anything. They can take their hands off the keyboard, probably put their feet on it, and they would still win. But seeing as I'm not one of those players, improving becomes a lot more important. Not only that, but the mindset of going next also is more important. So, what is my answer to all of this garbage? What is my answer? Improve and go next. I know improving is a little futile because those dogs don't fucking improve and they still win. But probably a lot more important for me because, and even then I still might lose even if I'm trying to improve. But there's no other way. Just play better and go next. There's no argument, no nothing, no that this, that, the other. No, the only option available is to play better and go next. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. Anyways, I know this has been a long video, but you know what? Maybe I needed to treat you guys for a longer video because I didn't post a video for quite a while, and I think it's about time I do so. So, without anything else, thank you for watching the video. Do the YouTube usuals, like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video, and watch more videos. Anyways, that's it from me. Check all my links down in the description below. Check out my Twitch, and other than that, have a nice day, and peace late.
Nothing but